Best known for his prolific acting,
Nothing matters. The man himself liked it, and that's the biggest validation I could have asked for.
he was recently seen in the film 83.
I feel like my parents would have done something good in their life that I'm part of this film.
NewsX India A-List proudly recognizes Saqib Saleem for excellence in acting.
Hello and welcome. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. You're joining us on a brand new edition of our special show, NewsX A-List. We're in conversation today with well-known actor Saqib Saleem, whom you have just seen flooring you all with an amazing performance, 83. So Saqib, congratulations and welcome back to NewsX.
Thank you, Uday. It's always lovely talking to you. And yeah, man, I'm just overwhelmed with all the love I'm getting. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, let's just start out by just talking quickly about the response, and then we will get to your, your preparations, your lengthy preparations for this role. So just tell us about what the feeling is. Finally, I know it was a long wait, but you did get a theatrical release after all. You had that big bang premiere in Mumbai as well. So all those boxes were ticked off. How was the feeling like, getting this movie finally out there and getting the response? What's the best compliment you got so far?
Brother, I've been working for the last 10, 12 years, but it feels like this is my first film because the kind of love I've gotten for this, I've never gotten in my life for anything. Uh, it's just so overwhelming that the kind of messages I've been getting, whether it's from the fraternity, whether it's from people on social media, my friends, my relatives, and I don't know how to react. Like I said, I have never gotten a response like this, so I'm just. Uh, I don't know what to say or what to do. I didn't know that I was so bad at taking compliments. This is the first time I've realized that I'm bad at taking compliments. And like you said, we had a big bang premiere. But if I had to tell you that the best compliment that I've gotten is from the man himself, Mohinder Amarnath. It was at the premiere of it was at the premiere of the film, and I was very nervous. Okay, I was very nervous how
Yes.
he would see it. I'd already seen the film
Yeah.
before that, so I knew the film was good. But
Mhm.
I really wanted his review. I was playing him, right?
Mhm.
So when the premiere was on, I was slightly right next to his seat, trying to gauge his reaction as
Mhm.
to what he's thinking. But I was getting very
Mhm.
anxious. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I can't do this to myself. I have to let him enjoy the film. And I have to just disconnect for a bit right now. I went out of the
Mhm.
theater. I had a couple of more black coffees. I got more anxious. And then when the film got over, I came back in and I went to him. And I don't know why I had tears in my eyes. And I looked at
Mhm.
him and all I said was that I'm really sorry if I did something that was wrong. And he just
Yeah.
looked at me and in his trademark smile, he smiled at me and said, "Tu pagal ho gaya hai?" And he has this red handkerchief that he would always
Yeah.
carry with himself in the 1983 World Cup.
Yeah.
He was wearing a red pocket square. He took out that
Wow.
pocket square, put it in my jacket, and said, "ये आज से तेरा है. तूने आज मुझे 10 साल जवान कर दिया."
Wow.
And I just couldn't stop crying. I couldn't
Yeah.
stop crying. I'd never in my life, in my acting career, had a more honest moment in my
Yeah.
life. I felt so connected to my own self at that point that
Mhm.
now no review matters, now no box office matters,
True.
nothing matters. The man himself liked it, and that's the biggest validation I could have asked for.
Yeah, and what a validation and what a moment! Of course, I did see that brief video from the auditorium. But tell us just then, taking you back, into memory lane, when you got approached for this film, what was your thought? What was going through your mind then when you knew that you were going to play Mohinder Amarnath? The fact that obviously this is a biopic and Mohinder Amarnath is also alive to see you play him as well. So
Correct.
what was going through your mind then? Did you think it was a bit of a risk? Were you excited to do it? What was running through your mind then?
Firstly, the film was never offered to me.
Okay.
I offered myself to the film. I remember reading about the film in a newspaper that Kabir Khan is making a film on the 1983 World Cup and Ranveer Singh to play Kapil Dev. The cricketer in me, the cricket fanatic that I am, got really happy saying,
Yeah.
long overdue, a film on the 1983 World Cup. We need
Yeah.
to celebrate our heroes. Well done, Kabir Khan. Well done, Reliance and everybody involved. Well done, guys. In my head, this is what I'm thinking. I'm holding the newspaper, keeping it back, and suddenly I realized this is a film on the 1983 World Cup.
Yeah.
And I know my cricket well. So I'm thinking to myself, who's playing Jimmy Amarnath in the film? I took out my phone. I sent Kabir Khan a message. I'm like, hi, sir. I just want to come meet you, have a coffee with you. And Kabir is like, kabhi bhi aaja. मैं अगले दिन ही पहुंच गया. I was in his office, sitting across him, and I was having that coffee I asked for. And now I don't know how to start this topic. So I'm looking at him talking about the 1983 World Cup. I listed everything about the World Cup. I knew everybody's stats. I knew who did what, who scored in what match, what was Kapil Sir's performance, what was Sunil Gavaskar's performance, Mohinder Amarnath's performance. And he was very impressed. The boy knew his cricket. And then finally, I told myself, what are you doing, man? Just tell the guy you want to be part of this film. And I looked at him and I said, sir, I want to be Jimmy Amarnath. That's the first thing I said about the film and about this character.
But why? I mean, what came out? You could have said, I want to play another character. What prompted you to say and be honest that you wanted to play Jimmy Amarnath?
I'll be honest, okay? I'm an actor. I'm a greedy actor. I want the meatiest part in the film. And I knew my cricket well, right? I know my cricket well. I knew Jimmy Amarnath's contribution to the World Cup. He was the vice captain of the team. He was the man of the match in the semi-finals, the man of the match in the finals. And I hadn't read the script. But I knew for a fact that if this is a film on the 83 World Cup, Mohinder Amarnath would have a banging part. So I went with my gut, and I had known Jimmy sir before this. I had done a film earlier called Dishom, where he plays my coach.
I believe so.
So I'm like, I know the man. He's such a lovely guy. It'll be so good to play him. His contribution to the World Cup is immense. So I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, this is the role I want. And I told him that. Then I had to go through an auditioning process. Then a bit of a cricketing process. And then one fine day, Kabir called me. He's like, you on? And that's when I realized, okay, now getting the part is out of the way. I've got the part. Now, how do I play him? How do I play a guy who's poles apart from who I am? Jimmy Amarnath is the most zen human being you'll meet in your life. He's so calm. And look at me. I'm all over the place, man. I want to do 10 things at a time. I want to jump from this table to the other. And here was a guy who would just not say anything. His eyes and smile would say everything. And I had to convey all of that. So I'm like, okay, damn, I wanted something. I got it. But now how do I do it? But Kabir Khan, what a man. Yeah. What a legend that man is. He put us through this beautiful process. We were training for this film for about 10 months. And by the end of the training, I could see Kapil Dev, I could see Yashpal Sharma, I could see Balwinder Singh Sandhu, and they could see Jimmy Amarnath. And it was every day. Every day we saw better Kapil, we saw better Jimmy, we saw better Yashpal. And it's the process. It was the team exercises we did, the bonding we did. Because Kabir was very clear from day one that this is not a one-man show. This is a team film. This is a team film, and everybody came at the right time to perform and make sure that India wins the World Cup. Whether it is Roger Binny's contribution, whether it is Balwinder Singh's contribution, whether it is Yashpal Sharma's contribution, Madan Lal's contribution, Jimmy Amarnath's contribution, Kapil Dev's contribution. Everybody had their moment to shine in the film. So as actors, the insecurity that we have about what we are doing in the film went out of the way. We're like, okay, everybody has their moment to shine. Now let's focus on making this team. And I still remember we were going to London, right, to shoot the film. And at that point, it didn't feel like we were going to shoot a film. It felt like we were going to play the World Cup. Because the 10-month prep put us in such a mental state that we were subconsciously training 24 hours. Without even realizing our body had taken over. We had all become who we were in the film. So it's been one of the most enriching experiences as an actor to be part of this film.
No, and it's really coming.
Such great actors, What actors I have in this film, I feel like my parents would have done something good in their life that I'm part of this film.
No doubt. And you know, you're all shining through in your parts. As you said, everyone was an intrinsic part of this unit, and the unit has come together, which is why it's become so successful and it's getting such good reviews. So well done on that. Okay, we're almost out of time, Saqib. So quickly, before we sign off, any New Year resolutions? We're just entering 2022 now. Any New Year
I'm too old for
resolutions? Thoughts of
resolutions
the year
now.
gone by?
I'm too old for resolutions now, and I've realized resolutions are made to be broken. So
Okay.
no resolutions, but I'd like to say this to people who are watching this, that I'm going to work really hard, and I want to keep working hard, because I know for one that I really love acting, and I'll keep doing it. I'll try and keep entertaining people as much as I can, and I'll try and keep doing as many interviews with you, because I really enjoy myself doing interviews with you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a
Thank you,
resolution
Uday.
that I'll make sure you don't break. Okay. Thank you very
Take care
much,
of yourself.
Saqib Saleem,
Yes,
for
Uday.
joining us, and congrats on signing off 2021 with a bang with 83. Thank you once
Thank
again
you,
for joining
brother.
us.
Thank you, Uday.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.